To be among the chosen ones is a sacred call, a divine distinction that sets you apart for a purpose greater than you can fully comprehend. Yet, with this calling comes a unique journey, one often marked by solitude, reflection, and a separation from the familiar. God isolates you not to harm you, but to prepare you, to mold you, and to align you with the extraordinary destiny that has been placed within you. This isolation is not punishment, it is preparation. It is a process by which you are refined, strengthened, and elevated so that you may fulfill the purpose for which you were created. When God chooses you, He calls you out of the crowd. He removes you from the noise, the distractions, and the influences that would dilute your focus and obscure your vision. This separation can feel like loneliness, but it is, in fact, a sacred space. In this isolation, you are drawn closer to the divine, to the source of all wisdom, power, and love. It is in these moments of solitude that you come to understand who you truly are and the depth of the calling upon your life. Isolation often feels uncomfortable because it disrupts the familiar. It pulls you away from the people, places, and routines that have shaped your identity up to this point. But this disruption is necessary. It is in the stillness of isolation that you begin to hear the whispers of your soul, the gentle guidance of the divine that leads you toward your destiny. Without the distractions of the world, you are able to see yourself more clearly. You begin to recognize the gifts, talents, and strengths that have been placed within you. These are not random, they are tools given to you for the fulfillment of your purpose. God isolates you to protect you. When you are chosen, you carry a light, a divine spark that is meant to illuminate the world in a unique way. But that light must be nurtured, protected from the influences that would seek to extinguish it. In isolation, you are shielded from the negativity, doubt, and fear that could derail your journey. It is in this space of divine protection that you are allowed to grow, to heal, and to strengthen your connection to the divine. You are given the opportunity to build a foundation of faith and resilience that will sustain you when the challenges of your calling arise. Isolation is also a time of preparation. When you are chosen, you are set apart for a mission that requires strength, wisdom, and unwavering faith. God uses this time to equip you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. He teaches you lessons that can only be learned in solitude. He refines your character, strengthens your resolve, and deepens your understanding of who He is and who you are in Him. This preparation is not always easy, but it is always purposeful. Every challenge you face during this time is a step toward becoming the person you need to be to carry out your calling. During isolation, you may feel misunderstood or even rejected by those around you. This is because not everyone is meant to understand your journey. Your calling is unique, and the path you are on is not meant for everyone to walk. This can be painful, but it is also necessary. God separates you from those who cannot go with you into the next season of your life. This is not a rejection of them, but a recognition that your paths are different. Trust that this separation is for your good, and that it is part of the divine plan for your life. God isolates you to teach you dependence on Him. In the stillness of solitude, you come to understand that your strength does not come from external sources, but from the divine presence within you. This dependence is not weakness, it is the ultimate source of power. When you learn to rely on God, you tap into an infinite well of wisdom, strength, and guidance. You begin to see that you are never truly alone, for the divine is always with you, guiding your steps and lighting your path. Isolation is a time of transformation. It is in this sacred space that you are transformed from who you were into who you are meant to be. The old patterns, habits, and beliefs that no longer serve you are stripped away, making room for new growth and new understanding. This transformation is not always comfortable, but it is always necessary. It is through this process that you are prepared to step into your calling with confidence and clarity. As you walk through this season of isolation, it is important to remember that it is temporary. Just as the caterpillar retreats into the cocoon before emerging as a butterfly, so too must you go through this period of solitude before stepping into the fullness of your destiny. This time of preparation is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning. It is the foundation upon which your future is built. Trust in the process and have faith that the divine is working all things together for your good. When the time is right, God will bring you out of isolation and into the fullness of your calling. You will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. The lessons you have learned, the strength you have gained, and the transformation you have undergone will all serve you as you step into the next chapter of your life. You will be ready to carry out the mission that has been placed upon your heart, to shine your light in a way that only you can. In this new season, you will find that the isolation you once experienced was not a punishment, but a gift. It was a time of preparation, a time of growth, and a time of divine connection. You will look back on this season with gratitude, understanding that it was a necessary part of your journey. The wisdom you gained in solitude will guide you, the strength you built will sustain you, and the connection you deepened with the divine will empower you. To be among the chosen ones is both a privilege and a responsibility. It is a call to rise above the ordinary and to step into the extraordinary. It is a call to live a life of purpose, to use your gifts to make a difference, and to walk in alignment with the divine plan for your life. This journey is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Trust in the process, embrace the solitude, and know that you are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. God isolates you because He loves you. He sees the greatness within you, even when you cannot. He knows the plans He has for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust in His timing, trust in His process, and trust in His love. You are not alone, for He is with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the extraordinary life that lies ahead. As you continue on this journey, remember that isolation is not the end, but the beginning. It is the space where you are refined, where your faith is strengthened, and where your purpose is revealed. Embrace this time, for it is a sacred part of your journey. You are being prepared for greatness, and the best is yet to come. God isolates you to awaken you to the vast potential that resides within. He draws you away from the chaos, so that you can hear the still, small voice within, the voice that reminds you of who you are and what you are destined to become. This journey into solitude is a rediscovery of your essence, a deepening of your connection to the source of all creation. You are not merely a bystander in life, you are a creator, imbued with the divine power to shape your reality. This isolation becomes the fertile ground, where your vision for the future takes root and begins to grow. In this sacred space, you are given the opportunity to align with your highest self. The distractions and noise of the world fall away, leaving you with the clarity to see your path and the strength to walk it. God isolates you not to strip you of joy, but to lead you to a joy that is unshakable, rooted in your faith and in the certainty of your divine purpose. This is the joy of knowing that you are on the right path, that every step you take is guided by a force greater than yourself. As you navigate this journey, you begin to see that isolation is not a void, but a sanctuary. It is a place where you are free to dream, to create, and to imagine a future that is aligned with the deepest desires of your heart. The challenges you face during this time are not obstacles, but stepping stones, each one preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. Every trial is a testament to your strength, every moment of doubt an opportunity to deepen your faith. When the world does not understand your journey, it is because your calling is not for the world to validate. It is for you to fulfill. God has set you apart for a reason, and that reason is uniquely yours. The isolation you experience is a sign of your chosen status, a mark of the extraordinary path that lies ahead. Trust in this process, even when it feels difficult, for it is leading you to a destiny that only you can fulfill. Remember that God's timing is perfect. The season of isolation will not last forever, but the lessons you learn during this time will stay with you for a lifetime. They will become the foundation upon which you build your future, the strength that carries you through challenges, and the wisdom that guides your decisions. Embrace this time, for it is a gift. It is the beginning of a journey that will lead you to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and extraordinary impact.